more possible than ever to become a global influence. Welcome to the Global Influence. Today we have the marvelous Matt Wickens here. Woo! We need like applause effects. Woo!
Sound
Yeah!
effects going crazy. Yeah, it's like a 1,000 people crowd.
No, thanks so much for being here, man. I'm excited to see where we explore and what we're going to do today. So Matt is an amazing life coach who I've had the pleasure and honor of hanging out with for quite a while now. And we in the last episode I was talking about accountability, and thankfully this marvelous, amazing man is part of that accountability group. And so it's been wonderful being side by side on this journey of growth together, hasn't it, man? It's been special.
It has. It's been a really beautiful journey to walk this road together and to stumble through a few mishaps here and there
Oh yeah.
and support one another.
Yeah, and I was talking about how wonderful it is just having a team of people, and we're all going after different things and similar things. And then when you're doing something really well, I'll be like, "Oh, I gotta be taking care of myself more. I gotta do what Matt's doing." Then when Yock's like smashing out on social media, I'm like, "Fuck, I wanna be doing that too." And it's so inspiring to have so many different ideas of where we all want to go, and then how that inspires us. I was talking about how awesome that is. It's so cool, hey.
It is. It is. It's a must. It's a must have. That's what
Yeah.
I've really come to learn is the importance of having like-minded people in your corner that can really get behind you and support you with your vision, your goals, and hold you accountable. And this is can I speak into the example that just happened today?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. And am I allowed to swear on this?
Fuck yes, I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
Okay, wonderful. Sometimes we fuck up. Sometimes
Limited
we drop.
limited N words. I've heard you can't say many N words
Oh,
on YouTube, so
it's not in my vocabulary.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Sometimes we fuck it up, and sometimes we drop the ball. And today was a beautiful example of that. We had a pre-scheduled time to catch up, and I dropped the ball on that, and I didn't hold myself accountable within that.
Mm,
And this is a beautiful reminder that the work is every day.
mm,
It's a constant negotiation. It's a constant showing up for yourself.
mm.
Um, and there's a lot of freedom in that, and there's also a lot of responsibility at the same time.
Yeah.
But I can really see the power that that has had, especially in our sphere, to really see us excelling in what we're doing and the impact we're carving in the world.
Yeah. It's a big deal, hey, because like I remember I was mentioning this on the last episode. I remember when I didn't have stuff like this, it was so easy to just be like, I'll do this in another week, another month, and the months and weeks just go by. They fly by. And it's just
Yeah.
that's what we can do with ourselves because we can just imagine the day where it'll get done. But when it's in real time, it needs to be now. And like, hey, it's this week I've got to show up. I've set this. And the guys know it. My accountability buddies know it to show up for it's 10 times more. And that doesn't mean we're perfect either. It's like, oh, I've set every goal and I'm ticking them off every week. No,
Yeah.
it's about I was talking about we got to set up the targets and we get better and better at setting those targets up. And then we explore stretching them. We go from let's say 50 meters to 100 meters if it's like archery. And we get to explore that. And yeah, some days we're completely off the mark, completely miss the bullseye. And it happens. Hey. But
Yeah.
before it was bullshitting ourselves that we'll get to it one day. But now when we've got people to hold us accountable, it's like, okay, this is what I'm going to do to make up for it.
Totally. Totally.
It's a big deal. So tell me, Matt, I've got a good question. So let's get everybody to know you first before we get into the good question. But I've got a really good question to tell you. But I want to know a little bit. So what is your business? I've got it written down. I've got it already. What is your business? Why does it matter for you? What are your services? And who are the people that you're wanting to impact the most?
Start off with the easy ones.
Hell yeah.
So I'm Matt Wickens. I am 30 years old. I am the founder and transformational coach of MAW Coaching,
Woo.
More Coaching. And I work with men and I also work in the relationship space. So I have my men's group, which is separate. And then I have my relationship work, which is what I do through MAW coaching or more coaching. Why does it matter? Um, all the work that I do is grounded in one pursuit, and that is to bring more love into the world.
Mm,
And that stems from a bit of a dark place. I don't know if we want to go there yet. But there was some really challenging moments in my life that made me realize that the world needs love. And um, through deep meditations and journeys and through doing the work, I've come to see that the message that I have to bring into the world is deeply aligned with that, deeply aligned with bringing more love in. And if anyone gets to spend any time with me, hopefully what they would say is that he's a really loving guy and a considerate and um, yeah, I just want to make the world a better place. And what better opportunity it is to work with people, especially in relationships and men's work. And
yeah, it's
yeah,
important, hey, because like the separation between self, the separation between human beings, even in relationships, it's growing stronger and stronger. It's sad to see in the world, hey. There's these big walls, and we can be next to somebody in a moment and still feel lonely. And we're like, what the fuck's up with that? And so many things that are keeping us distracted, keeping us from one another, and truly keeping us from deeply connecting. And it
yeah,
sucks to see, hey. And so the flip of that, the way we push through that and carve through that bullshit wall is the love, hey. Expand the
yeah,
love that we can experience. I love
totally.
that. And so if someone was wanting to work with you, well, what are the ways they can interact with you? What are the different things that you've got?
Yeah, thanks, man. So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram with the handles MAW Coaching.
Hell yeah. I'll chuck it in the
And
description. Check him out. It's in the video description. We on YouTube now. Hell yeah.
hell yeah, deeply celebrating you, man, to see your vision come to life and to really see you just pumping it out. It's inspiring.
Thank you, brother. So much
Um,
fun.
I can see it really suits you. It really suits you.
Thank you. But yeah, what do you do?
Um,
What do you do, bro? I want to know what you do. I want to hit you up.
thank you. So, I think we can focus on either the men's group or the relationship work. I haven't really put much thought into that, but perhaps let's do the relationship stuff. So, what I've got
Both.
coming up
Do
is
both. Do both. Give it all. Give us all. Give it to us all. We want it all, baby.
wonderful. Thank you. So, with the relationship stuff, I'm just about to launch my Pioneer program, which is going to be happening in April,
Hell
and
yeah.
that's called. Beg your pardon?
I said, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah. That is called From Conflict to Connection.
Yeah, no,
And we start to explore a lot around communication, needs, values, compromise, emotional bids. We get real juicy stuff in that.
no, no.
Um,
And
s-
so
so,
what level is that? Is it like working one on one? Is it a one to many? Is it both? Bit of a hybrid?
yeah, we're going to be doing some hybrid work with that. So
Oh,
people that it's only open to 10 people. So the first 10 that come in,
that's massive.
will get. Yeah, yeah, I'm really excited about this one. The first 10 that come in will get to work with me in a one-on-one breakthrough session where we'll explore what's holding them back currently in their relationship and we'll deep dive personally to work through that together.
Nice,
It's open to both partners if both of you are up for it. Otherwise, I do work individually
nice.
be- because who doesn't need to level up in relationships?
Hell yeah, you're so right. And I was just listening to a podcast. No, I was listening to an ebook this morning by Russell Brunson. He was talking about a lady who uh, really needed to make a difference in her marriage. And it got to the point where they decided to separate. But then she said, I don't want this to go this way. I really want to make something beautiful of this. I don't want to let my husband in our life go. And she went and made some changes in herself, and that made all the difference in the relationship. So I think it's better to have both, but for people to think it's not all possible if you just go make a difference with yourself, that's not true. you can make a whole lot of
Totally.
difference that can ripple onto the relationship. So yeah,
Totally.
no matter where you're at, definitely go check it out.
Thanks, man. I really relate to be the change you want to be.
Yeah, I love it.
Be the change you want to see, sorry. Be the
Yeah,
change you want to see.
yeah, it's important. And so for the program, so they'll get some one-on-ones, some one-to-manys. Do you know the time length yet?
Yes, so we'll be working together over 6 weeks,
6 weeks.
where
Cool.
each week we'll have a group coaching session where we break down 6 different topics. And then on top of that, you'll get access to me in terms of laser coaching. So if there's anything that comes up during the 6 weeks, you have full access to me, which is,
Epic. Really
I
bad.
can't believe I'm actually doing it. It's
That's
gonna
a big
it's gonna
commitment,
be a
man.
night.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. But I really want to make sure that the first cohort that comes through are just so well looked after and so well seen and supported that it's an absolute no-brainer.
And those moments like that matter so much. I remember my first coach, he told me I had the exact level of access to him, and I called him at 2 a.m. in the morning. It was a really tough night. And I remember if I didn't have that call, I guarantee life would look a whole lot differently. And that can go pretty far, that meaning. And that's the level some of us need. And so I
Yeah,
trust there's going to be some people that make that phone call, send that message that really need you in those moments. And it shows the value of coaching. There's like, it's cool to have Chat GPT now, but it's not a human being. We need another person to be there with us in those tough times. So, particularly when facing some conflicts in our relationship within ourselves, that matters deeply. So, good on you for giving that.
thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
No
Appreciate
problem.
you.
I appreciate you too, man. And so that's beautiful. Definitely join that. Once again, check the description. Matt's there. Reach out this April. Now, tell me a little bit about the men's group as well, because that's freaking awesome. I love what you guys are doing there. You and your business partner,
Yeah,
Blaze,
thanks.
right? Blaze?
Yeah, Blaze, me and Blaze. So I work with the business partner and we work in a thing called the MindFit Gym.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a 1 year online program where we basically take men on the journey out of their head into their hearts.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the space is really sacred for me. This is where I really got to, what's the saying? Like cut my teeth, like really get the reps in
Yeah.
with the men's work as a participant
Mm,
for many years. And then Blaze took me on as a coach, and then I bought into the business with him, and now we get to run these amazing retreats together. We have the online group coaching program together.
that's
Um,
so special. And men need this
yeah,
work. Hey, it's so common. It can be so much more common
it's,
for women to get into this stuff, and it's unfortunate the lack of men. And I think it's flipping more and more. Men are really getting into this stuff, and it's so necessary because
yeah.
it's so important that we all get the healing and the needs met that are missing. And so, what a wonderful thing. And how is it? I'm so curious. What is it like being a leader in that space? What's that mean for you?
Mm, feels really nice, man. It feels really nice. One of the things that I had this conversation yesterday or the day before, and it was around what success means for me.
Mm, nice.
And it's conversations with the men where they get to tell me about the ripple effect that they're creating in their lives, where the
Mm,
emotional regulation stuff that I get to coach them on, they're able to give that to their children, who are
yeah.
then able to stand up against bullies at school or learn how to regulate themselves before they go and do a speech in front of a class, or little things like that. That's just like
Yes.
the work goes beyond
Yeah, the paying it
what I
forward.
can see. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
And
that.
that feels really nice.
It's because obviously we're in a very important thing that so many people need. And then when we see it spreading, when we see the effect being caused that we're here to do, you're like, oh, yes, yes. It's such a championing moment, and good on you for that. And I know, like we've had many conversations about how much this work matters to you, and the men in that group, how important they are to you, and I see it. Like I remember we were on a call once and you were like, hey, someone needs me right now. And you jumped off the call and you went straight to their side. And that's the level of support that we need. And there's some stuff that can come up there that are really, really deep. And what a beautiful thing. Spreading that onto the
Mm.
next generation, spreading it onto their family. That's wonderful. Go you. Yay.
Thanks,
So,
bro.
so how can they that out if they want to check it out?
Yeah, so if they want to check that out, you can head over to the mindfitgym.com.
Hell yeah.
You can also go to blazegrinner.com. He's got a list of everything there that he does. And yeah, we're on Facebook. We've got the MindFit Men's movement as well on Instagram. So
Hell
go
yeah.
check that out.
Beautiful. And
Um,
you got like, so
yeah.
you've got like the catch ups and you also run retreats as well.
That's right. Yeah, we got the retreats, and I'm just about to move up to the sunny coast myself, which is where the
Yeah.
business is based out of.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'll be, as community manager, I'll be really bringing some more face-to-face events and
Yeah.
more like, yeah, some more time where we get to socialize and
Yeah. That's what we
have
need, the
fun.
proximity. We need the proximity.
Yeah.
Oh, that matters so much. I'm excited for what you bring in 2026, man. So yeah, check out the mindfitgym.com and be a part of that as well for all the men hanging out. And then, yeah, if you're a lovely lady, you feel like, where's my positions? Or we'll send your man there if you have one. Hell yeah. And then go hang out with Matt. Check his check Facebook out down below. So wonderful. What an awesome gift. I love how you're taking care of so many people through that, my brother. Now, we've got a little bit of time. So I want to ask, oh, okay. So just generally, how do you think you're going to grow and impact in 2026?
I know I think I'm going to grow and impact in 2026. I really want to start doing some more workshops and speaking opportunities. I've really discovered a deep passion to get up on stage and to have fun and, bring my message to the world, but also bring a little bit of some silliness and some play and some fun. Like it doesn't always have to be so serious, this work.
Yeah.
So I see myself doing a lot of that this year. I really see us, the MindFit Gym expanding. We really want to start moving and spreading our wings and start doing retreats across Australia. And um, yeah, I'd love to be creating more of that ripple effect. So a lot of the focus is going to be on the workshops and expanding MindFit Gym this year.
Yeah, scaling, taking what you're already doing at a higher number. Love it, man. Good on you. And the workshops particularly, because it's so much fun, hey. And I think, as you mentioned there about the playfulness, I remember seeing a post once that says we don't get into relationships to just take things all seriously and live life. We get into relationships to be our true selves and be childlike and have fun with one another. And I think both are beautiful, right? Accessing both layers. I love the time when it needs to be an adult, and I love being playful and fun. It's the best. And so I think when we can create a room of that, we can create that playfulness at like in a group of people where they're expressing themselves, they're going deep, they're allowing themselves to be their full self, well, maybe in the darkest of
Mm.
darks, the fun of the funs, or the most successful of the most successful. Whatever energy it is, we can bring it all and have a safe place for that to move forward and grow together. It's just wonderful. And then be the facilitator in that, to be the person who's like the director. What's the thing where people are doing business, no music, and you're like this, the conductor?
The conductor,
There we
yes,
go. Being the conductor of all that fun and all that growth is so special. Hey, what's like,
it is.
what's been one of the things that when you've been running a group session, what's been one of the things that's been like, holy shit, that's so cool that I could just do that and then something happened? What's been one of the most like, ooh, or satisfying feelings being on stage?
I think it's the ability to just be myself fully in that moment. So sometimes if it requires a bit of quirkiness, just to bring that, that fun and just like, what do you mean you're not having, like just really bring that playfulness and softer energy into the room. And then seeing, to answer the question, it's seeing the people that are so reserved start
Mm.
to open up
Yeah,
and really start. leaning in with it a little bit,
I love
like, oh, okay, it's a bit safe.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is safe.
Okay, we can be
Yeah,
playful. I see you because like traditional talking from stage is very standard. Very, gotta have trainer settings.
yeah,
Fucking put your arms together. Talk very cool. And the playfulness hasn't been there. It's been a very serious thing. So to get quirky, to
yeah.
get fun, and see that it make that effect on those who are that reserve level, it's wonderful to see. And for me to get in it with you, like, because I don't know, being a dropout of school, I've felt dumb in life. And so the professor
Mm,
hat has been my stretch, like particularly in Meta 3. That's why I did the professor, because it's not normal to me. So it's been wonderful to say something, and so it's a valuable thing. Like it's really important. Like, hey, that's important information. And then be a voice of that, and then see other people write that down and say, this is so significant. I need to know this moving forward. Like that's overwhelming to me. I'm like, oh my God, they're writing something down that I just said. Oh my goodness. It makes me feel so like, yes. Because I'm up there because I want to give value. It's not like, oh yeah, look at me. It's more like I want you to take from this. I want you to have something to go, fuck, that was so good. I'm so grateful I was in this moment. I got to hear that. I love that. It's like, yes, I can truly add the effect that I'm here to make a difference.
yeah.
It's wonderful to see. Hey,
100%, man. It really is. And it's in those moments of, celebrating those wins, right? We get to see people that get to take some amazing key takeaways in whatever version is true for them, right? It's like it's their takeaway. So if they can take that and start implementing that in their life and create that ripple effect down through the generations and their communities, it's like this is the change. This is happening.
oh,
It's happening. The impact is happening. It's
yeah,
it's really beautiful.
the ripples are happening right in front of me. Ah, I'm with you, man.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah. All
totally.
right. All right. We've got a couple of minutes. So, oh my good. I've got to ask you.
Panic.
Oh, so, very important question. If there was one thing you could influence globally, meaning everyone would change, what would that be? Like, meaning every single human being got to know this, it changed them, it influenced them for the greater. I trust it's not for the worse, for the greater. What would that be? If you could make that level of impact, what would that something be? And it can't be what you've said already. That's my challenge. You can't say they feel more love. Ha. Ha.
Almost like you know how to read minds, Harry. Oh, well, that complicates it. Well, okay. Let's take a snapshot of what's really going on right now. And there's a lot of hate in the world. There's a lot of distrust. There's a lot of loneliness. There's a lot of stress.
Mm, there is.
So if I could narrow it down to one thing,
Everybody gets it.
everybody look under your chair, you get $100.
There's a
No.
drone coming out to everyone.
I really think it would be what I would hope is that people could really start to see that their impacts or their decisions have an impact on others.
Yeah,
And if we were able to really shift our mindset to the betterment of mankind and not for greed, not for power, not for money, but for like the sake of a human being,
yeah.
maybe that's the optimist in me, I don't know.
I like,
But I yeah, I think that would be a good starting point.
yeah, to go just beyond themselves or those around them to everyone in the world. I think it's really important. And like that's what I was thinking too. Like how do we get this kind of psychological thing that we all do, which is othering people? There's your team and my team. How do we just become one fucking team already? And I think it's been talked about heaps, like spirituality, hippies. They're like, hey man, we're all one, but there's some source in that, right? There's some
Totally.
there's some truth that like, what if we did behave that way? What if it wasn't just the best for me? What if it was the best for all of us? What would
Mm,
happen? And not some communist way, just like the most epic way possible. What would it take? What would that look like? We can start
yeah.
talking about that rather than talking about, as you said, the hate, the tribalism. I
Mm.
think that's an inspiring thing. Oh,
What would yours be, pal?
oh. Well, I was adding to that, and I thought that was it. But no, if I could give anything to influence the world, it would be something similar to that, like to know that you are a great influence in yourself. And from an inspiring perspective, because I think a lot of people don't believe they can have a great influence. But as we were talking about earlier, just the small ripple effect, even just onto our kids, to make a massive difference in how that transforms the world. People really understanding that they are a center of influence in their world to those around them and how much that matters and how deep
Mm.
that can go. That's really, really important. And so that's what I think, that's what I would love to do. Really help people understand that.
Fucking well said, mate. Well
Thank you,
said.
brother. Well said yourself. And thank you for today. Thank you for jumping on, even though there was the hiccup. I think we've come together and we've created a really, really nice moment. So thank you for this. This will be up tomorrow, so you know. To everybody watching this, it's tomorrow now. Hi. But thank you for being here, man. Your heart is everlasting full of love, and how you connect, how you share your message is truly, truly special. And I I I cannot say that from the moment that we met and the journey that we've been on, I never thought life would have gone this way. I remember the very first time, and I was amazed by you and how you got to express yourself, how you showed up in the room in Meta 3 particularly, and you shine so well. And I never thought this could have happened from then to today. And I'm so grateful it has because we've been on such a special journey together. And I'm excited for what's to come too. This is just the beginning. So thank you so much for your time today.
It's an honor. It's a privilege. I carry my heart full of gratitude for you, my friend. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I will be back,
Yeah.
and I cannot wait to wrap my hands around you in person and give you the biggest hug in just a few weeks' time.
The biggest global influence. People should be hugging more. Yes, we love the
We
hug.
should have led with that.
Fuck! It takes care of all the love.
Oh,
But no, we found it. So no, thank you again, man. Thank you for making yourself available. Once again, check out Matt down below in the description. MindFit Gym, and Matt's pages to check all his things out and check out his new program coming out in April. Be a part of it. Be a pioneer. Well, solve that conflict. Biggest love.
thanks, brother. Much love. I'll see you soon.